Lawrence George Rowe was born on the 8th of January, 1949. He is a former West Indian cricketer. A stylish top-order batsman, he also played for Jamaica and Derbyshire in his cricketing career. Rowe was later named as one of Jamaica's top 5 cricketers of the 20th century. Lawrence George Rowe, affectionately known as Yaga, was born in Kingston, Jamaica. He spent his early years in Allman Town on Arnold Road in central Kingston before his family relocated to Chancery Hall on Horatio Drive in the city's northern suburbs. Rowe's passion for cricket blossomed during his youth, particularly at Sabina Park, Jamaica's premier cricket ground. He honed his skills on the hard pitches there, which later became his stronghold in international cricket. His exceptional talent was evident early on, leading to his debut for the Jamaican national team in the 1968-69 season. Rowe's early exposure to competitive cricket and his natural aptitude for the game laid the foundation for a remarkable, albeit tumultuous, international career. His journey from the streets of Kingston to the global cricketing stage remains a testament to his innate skill and dedication. Rowe made his debut for Jamaica in the 1968-69 cricketing season. He then made history on his Test match debut against New Zealand at Sabina Park, Kingston, in 1972, scoring 214 and 100 not out, the first time that a cricketer had scored a double and single century on Test debut. It also gave him a batting average of 314 after his first Test match. During 1974, Rowe scored 302 versus England at Barbados's Kensington Oval. This was, and still remains, the highest score by a West Indian at Kensington Oval. He also became one of only 4 West Indians to have scored a triple century, with the others being Garfield Sobers, Chris Gayle, and Brian Lara. On his arrival in Australia for the 1975-76 tour, Rowe was being hailed as the best batsman in the world. A century in his second Test innings in Australia maintained his average at over 70 runs per innings, and it seemed to confirm his reputation. The team was humiliated by the Australian side over the rest of the series, and Rowe never regained his previously devastating form. Rowe was a West Indies batting hero in the days before Viv Richards. He was known to whistle while he batted, though he seemed to be a bit injury-prone. During 1974, he started to suffer from astigmatism along with an allergy to grass. As well, he dislocated his shoulder while playing against England in 1980. Playing between 1972 and 1980, Rowe scored a total of 2,047 runs at an average of 43 in his Test match career. He also featured for the Windies in 11 one-day internationals. Rowe played for Derbyshire in the English County Championship and also joined World Series cricket, where he scored 175 in one match for the WSC West Indies Shvs. Rowe later captained 2 rebel tours to South Africa. This came during apartheid when the country was isolated from world sport. The West Indies Cricket Board, WICB, thereafter banned the side's players for life, though this ban was eventually lifted in 1989. The Windies Rebels twice toured South Africa in both the 1982-83 and 1983-84 seasons. While they lost the 50-over and drew the first-class contests in their first tour, the Windies Rebels went on to win both series in their subsequent tour. Soon after, Rowe migrated and permanently settled in Miami, US, where he eventually became a successful businessman. During the lunch break of the first Test between West Indies and India on June 20, 2011, Rowe was honored when the Sabina Park Pavilion was named after him, in a ceremony that also honored Michael Holding and Courtney Walsh. He took the opportunity to apologize on behalf of the rebel West Indian team, saying, "Today, I sincerely apologize to the cricketing fraternity of Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world." However, after much protest, Lyndell Wright, the Jamaica Cricket Association president, stated their decision was revoked after Rowe stated publicly that he saw nothing wrong with his decision to tour apartheid South Africa. Lawrence Rowe's career performance graph. As an elegant right-handed batsman, Rowe, also known as Yaga, was described by Michael Holding, his teammate, as the best batsman I ever saw. It was felt that his ability was so extraordinary that Gary Sobers believed he could have been the greatest of all West Indian batsmen. At one game, Rowe hit a ball so cleanly that it followed a level trajectory like a guided missile over the boundary for 6. Gideon Hay describes the incident. Early in his innings against England at Kensington Oval, Bridgetown, Barbados, in March 1974, he received a bouncer from Bob Willis. He smashed it flat into the stand at square leg. It travelled most of the way at head height. His 302 took only 430 hectic deliveries, with 36 further boundaries. Personal life. Rowe is the founder of the Lawrence Rowe Foundation, which aims to assist at-risk kids. Lawrence George Rowe, the former West Indies cricketer, is married to Audrey Rowe. Together, they co-founded the Lawrence Rowe Legendary Cricket Foundation in January 2011, which aims to support at-risk youth through cricket and education initiatives. While specific details about their children are not publicly disclosed, Rowe has shared glimpses of his family life on social media. In a heartfelt Instagram post, he wished his wife a happy birthday, expressing deep affection and admiration for her kindness and generosity. As of June 2025, Lawrence George Rowe, the former West Indies cricket legend, remains actively involved in cricket and community development through his foundation and public engagements. Current activities. Rowe resides in South Florida, where he co-founded the Lawrence Rowe Legendary Cricket Foundation with his wife, Audrey. The foundation focuses on supporting at-risk youth through cricket and educational initiatives. Notably, in 2024, the foundation launched a performing arts program at a government school in Waja, Ghana, encompassing singing, dancing, spoken word, and poetry. In January 2024, Rowe celebrated the 50th anniversary of his historic triple century against England with a 3-day event in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The celebration included a celebrity gala, cricket clinics, and matches at Central Broward Regional Park, attracting cricket legends like Sir Vivian Richards, Andy Roberts, and Courtney Walsh. Legacy and recognition. Despite his contributions to cricket, Rowe's legacy has been marred by controversy due to his participation in the rebel tours to apartheid South Africa in the 1980s, leading to a lifetime ban from West Indies cricket. While some former players have been reintegrated, Rowe's recognition in Jamaica remains limited. In January 2024, Chris Daring, former CEO of ICC Cricket World Cup, publicly urged Jamaican authorities to lift the ban and honor Rowe appropriately. Please subscribe.